Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into the microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Call of Cthulhu blind. Now I'm back here at the warehouse, but now I need to react quicker to shoot the guy that's over here, because otherwise I can't really access the warehouse. It was directly in my way. Okay, first aid kit. This first aid kit will be useful. These possessed madmen are wiping out Darkwater and I count on leaving here alive. Emergency case. List of contents? Can't really read. Non-cargo... Damn it, I can't really read that. It's a little bit too blurry.
This should enable me to stop Cat's bleeding.
The painting is still here. Anything else interesting in here? To be honest, this place has not changed at all, apart from the fact that I don't think the first aid kit was originally here when I investigated it, but the viscera is still here, the painting, the broken mirror. Even the... oh, no, the photo is no longer here. Well, I guess it did change a little bit. But it seems there's nothing else in here.
Hope his boss will have more luck.
The guy has since died, so let's go back to Cat.
To the whaling station.
That's the cultists.
Better hide and wait until they're gone.
I should probably drop the lamp. Rick. Oh, I think I just kind of screwed that. Obviously they would hear that. Oh, apparently they don't care that much. I wonder if it matters how many of them I kill.
Enough.
In truth, I would prefer not to kill any of them. I think it is possible, but it would just be unbelievably annoying, because there is no quick save feature, so each time one of them kills me, especially in a cramped space, such as, for example, in a narrow passage, I would have to restart from a checkpoint.
Go get me a first aid kit. I might have something for you.
Here, take it.
Right. The entrance to the whaling station is behind the Hawkins warehouse.
Wait, I was already there. I had really hoped that she would have told me more. Although, I just noticed an interesting thing, that Fitzroy's wooden leg is no longer here. I'm not sure why, like what use does he have for it? I'm assuming he did have two legs of his own, so I'm assuming somewhere in between finding the Leviathan and now, he used the knowledge gained by Dr. Fuller to use the regenerative serum to repair his... I've really gone full genocide, but he used it to repair his leg, his organic leg. Well, actually, can I go in here? Nope, it's blocked. Because I wanted to check on the statue of St. Brendan, but this whole area is unavailable. The jumps are always so dramatic. Like, he isn't just dropping down, he's literally jumping up and then down. Like, I'm not sure why is he doing that. Like, doesn't seem practical to me. I would have just, you know, probably sat down and then dropped my legs. But then again, I am disabled, so it's a little bit more difficult for me. Like, I'm not... I'm only slightly disabled. It's not really that visible. I limp a little bit. But I'm not as physically, you know, capable as a regular person of my age. So I might look at it a little bit differently. Yeah, I should definitely shoot the cultist.
Empty.
Wait.
If there is anybody, I'll catch him.
Huh. Was that scripted? Or do I have do I have only one magazine of ammunition? Which actually would make total sense. Like, you wouldn't bring... Wait. Are you really telling me, damn it? You're really telling me that it didn't autosave after I... Frick! That's exactly what I was talking about. Trying to avoid them, especially with this system of autosaves, would just be annoying. Okay, it seems I have to redo all of that.
Stop. Oh god. What am I doing?
Okay, there's no way I can get past all of them. Although I guess it's a good way to check if I have unlimited ammo for now, and it just ran out because of a script right next to the cultists. Because if so, then it would be kind of cheeky and also kind of annoying. But if I have only one clip, and if the bullets are like numbered, then it's actually pretty cool. Like, it makes total sense, but given that there is no HUD, I wasn't really counting my ammunition. What's annoying is that the game... Wait, it did save this time, so... What gives? Like, last time I died, near the cultists, I literally had to redo this whole segment, so... And I've walked through this gate before, and it didn't autosave, so... That's kinda weird. It might actually be scripted, so that my bullets run out when I confront the cultists, because I've shot quite a few people. And... oh, well, I guess I was wrong. I just have one clip of ammunition. Well, I've just I can't help but think it's a little bit hilariously horrifying that I've expanded all of my ammunition, murdering all of the regular inhabitants of the town, and now I have no ammo left to actually kill the cultists. Where am I going? What's that? I guess that was just a single guy, but I'm out of ammunition now, so I don't have much choice other than just run away. Break it. What am I looking for here?
You won't have my flesh. You won't have my skin. It's my body. Only I have the right to eat it.
Oh, damn it.
Well, I'm all out of ammunition, so hopefully there's something worthwhile here. Oh, right. I can crawl underneath here.
It's happening.
I feel kind of bad about slaughtering all of the inhabitants of the town, but as I said, with the autosave system, it's a little bit annoying to redo the segments, and sometimes I really wasn't, like, I really think it wasn't even possible to get past them. You know, in those cramped hallways, abandoned whaling station, Pierce crossed the docks where old acquaintances and new faces met their ends all over the place. Leviathan's slaves were wandering in search of a victim. After fighting his way through, and after discovering the truth about the origin of the cult and its founders, Pierce finally reached the whaling station. He hopes to catch Sarah Hawkins before she does something bad. Before she does something bad. It sounds kind of juvenile when you put it this way.
Hither thou shalt be free. Sarah is with those bastards. I gotta find her quick. Locked.
It seems there's no one here. It's very quiet. Well, I guess there are some rats. But I doubt rats actually count as inhabitants.
A rope and a hook. could use that to hold the reservoir back.
A relatively thick rope to which a metal hook is attached. It must be used to pick up heavy materials. It looks strong enough to take the weight of the tank. Oh. And I guess by the tank they mean this?
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
These are the last entries of the pastor's wife. Her husband ordered his faithful to come together for a final ceremony in the honor of Leviathan. She fears that the pastor will ask them to sacrifice themselves to this abomination. She tried to escape. This is probably why her body was found in a cave under the mansion.
Looks like a page from a log from 1847.
So, the year of the catch. And this is the location of the catch. We're starving. The fish seems to have deserted these waters. If I don't quickly find an answer to this crisis, Fitzroy could well set off a mutiny. Each day, more and more men believe in his tales of a miraculous catch. Merciful God, help me. We've sighted an enormous whale further down to the south. It's the biggest we've ever seen. Fitzroy keeps telling the men that it's the miraculous catch he promised them. We will catch it and bring it back home to feed our families. Okay.
Fuller was a crew member too. Interesting.
This morning is biting cold. This creature made us work hard. Half of my crew is dead. I've never seen such a thing. I do not even know how to describe what happened. It's as if the creature was talking inside our heads. Some of my men went crazy and jumped overboard. This thing is not a whale. It's far bigger. I don't even know how to describe it. It practically gutted our ship with its tentacles. I don't know how my harpoon finally pierced the skull of this monster. The crew is in a sorry state. Fuller looks after the injured, but some will not recover. Key that opens the offices of the whaling station. So, I guess those are the ones upstairs? There was a locked door upstairs. Over here. Yep, and this is the other door.
I'll be lucky if it's still sharp enough.
The knife is rusty, but it still looks usable. Okay. So, I guess what do I need to do?
This should stop the cart from moving. This should help me get the tank swinging.
Ah, so now it's going to be anchored, so I can use it as a ram, presumably? Like...
Doesn't work. I need something to cut the rope to release the tank against the door.
I have a knife, actually. Yeah, and it'll act like a ram to break this door or the barricade or whatever it is. Okay. Now, the game is telling me that there's still something here. So I should probably look through this place again.
Doesn't work. It mentions the Leviathan, how it drove the sailors mad.
The whole crew has descended into madness. They speak of dreams, visions of a nightmarish city and of a sleeping god. Madness. I locked myself in my cabin. I won't be able to hold out for long. Fitzroy has 12 men on his side. They sacrificed anyone who tried to stop them to their new god. I beseech you, Almighty God, to have pity on our souls. This will be my last prayer. I can hear them whispering. Okay. Well, let's go. To the other side, frick. Really? I've destroyed the ladder, so... No, he could have just jumped down. It wasn't even that high. Oh.
What is that
Wait.
thing? What is that thing?
Wait. This is the actual Leviathan?
That voice.
Like, I wasn't expecting...
The Leviathan.
I wasn't expecting to, quote-unquote, meet it in person. I thought it would remain a voice in my head, but it seems this is like its corpse even from the time, like maybe it has been lying here for the last, whatever, 70 years, ever since they caught it, because I doubt it adheres to the normal rules of nature regarding rot, so it might actually be possible. I don't think there's anything else here. Some kind of a symbol.
Sarah?
This is kind of my office, and this is going to be the Leviathan calling, right?
Hello.
It appears it's no one calling.
Who is this?
The quest for truth requires sacrifice. There's no room for compassion.
Who's there?
Your stubbornness at wanting to help others who would have deserted you is a weakness. Fate leads us inevitably to solitude, and in one's final moments, one is always alone. You can't escape it forever. It will always find its way.
Damn it!
I'm literally talking to the truth.
Everything points back to the day they brought in that thing.
A forgotten photograph in the offices of the whaling station. Only a handful of the Scylla crew is present. Captain Fitzroy and Dr. Fuller are included. Isn't this Charles? Kind of looks similar.
While the sailors were going insane, Fitzroy and the mutineers took over the ship and probably killed the captain.
Fitzroy encouraged the men all day. They are in shock and can't overcome their trauma. They say that they can hear the screams of their comrades turned mad. Some of them hurt themselves in a desperate attempt to stop the visions that haunted them. Others chose to embrace them. Fitzroy is one of the latter. He named the beast Leviathan because he believes in his biblical nature. I told them to get rid of it before it's too late. This thing is not the work of God.
An old log.
We have sailed from the island of Darkwater towards the north. Sailors say that these waters are haunted. I don't believe in those tales. It's not a good time for us. My men haven't seen the slightest trace of a whale for quite a while. If this season doesn't improve, they will no longer wish to serve on the Scylla. We are not the only hunters here. While we were looking for a prey, we found dead whales, dozens of them, drifting, their entrails exposed. They have been shred, as if they've been attacked by a huge predator. It's very strange. Perhaps it's a sign from God. Perhaps perhaps it is this good catch that we have long hoped for. We must find it, whatever the risk.
Belonging to the captain of the Scylla. The pages I found seem to be the missing ones.
So I guess Fuller and the others ripped them out to conceal the fact that they betrayed the captain and killed him. A Leviathan. This fascinating creature possesses incredible regeneration capabilities. The consumption of some parts of its body provokes various effects on humans, depending on the part ingested. Whatever a part of the creature's body is ingested, or even completely removed, is injured or even completely removed, it immediately starts healing. After a few hours or even a few days, it is as nothing has happened. The harpoon Hamilton stuck in the beast's brain probably explains why it can't leave. It seems paralyzed. It's still conscious, but it cannot something the defense systems or even move. I managed to extract the something fluid from its brain, and its properties are amazing. I've called it I've called it something, I can't read that, in reference to the gods, something. I still need to make further experiments, but it appears that when a subject receives an injection containing the fluid, something, I can't read that again, can control his mind. I don't know yet why only the something can do it. Probably because of our long exposition to the beast, or our frequent consumption of its flesh, making us part Leviathan. About 2 to 3 times bigger than a common whale. I was about to check, because if Pierce narrated it all himself, I would have been pretty annoyed at me trying, struggling to decipher it. But I think there is no other way. I have to do it myself, and I want to because it seems important. The tentacles are one of the most something that the creature isn't your typical whale. Are the more significant sign that the creature isn't your typical whale. Their utility is still unknown, but it does remind us of our first visions of the god. Oh, so by that they presumably mean Cthulhu, right? This fat, when boiled, makes the oil. It can be used as a typical whale's oil. Its best particular behavior is to allow people to visualize glimpses of the mysterious city and god we saw ourselves. So that's Relay and Cthulhu, respectively. Best sufficient or best effect with creative people, having it consumed while sleeping also increases the effects. Consuming the flesh gives a certain form of immortality, or at least increases lifespan. It does not bring back youth, however. The flesh is also responsible for the regeneration of the body and can heal almost any kind of injury, even lost limbs. Yeah, that explains why, Fitzroy doesn't have the need for his wooden leg anymore. Something grew back in less than a week. Surprisingly, he still limps. Fitzroy's leg, presumably, grew back in less than a week. Surprisingly, he still limps like an amputee. Psychological? What? I can't read that. Use of the regeneration properties might make the body change, becoming similar to the creatures and less human. Okay, it was definitely worth to read that, even if it was difficult. Excision of the Madness Stone. Beliefs and other superstitions have sometimes contributed to the development of medicine. Several centuries ago, it was thought that a patient with a mental disorder had a stone of madness in his skull. A trepanation of the skull and excision was thus performed. Sometimes the patient survived, sometimes he was cured. Today the vocabulary has changed, but methods a little less. I wonder, is this an actual, medical theory from history? It wouldn't really surprise me that much, to be honest. People used to believe some crazy stuff. And trepanation, interestingly, is actually an ancient procedure. Like, they've literally done it since antiquity all over the world, even in Americas, in pre-Columbian times. And actually hundreds or even thousands of trepanned skulls have been found, and many of them even showed signs of healing, which means that some of the people that had their skull trepanned actually survived, long enough after the procedure that they started healing. So it couldn't have just been, a random thing that they done. They had a plan when they did that.
Perfect.
Okay, so those are the parts of the
Eat
Leviathan.
his flesh while he's still alive.
Yeah, right, because he's constantly regenerating, and he can't move because he has a harpoon stuck in his brain. That's kind of actually, what's the word? Horrifying. On its part, even as a supposedly immortal eldritch being of horror. Wait, I didn't really want to do that. At least not yet.
Learn to obey.
It's fuller.
Ah, finally awake. How do you feel, Mr. Pierce?
Fuller! Son of a bitch! I'll kill you!
No, I'm not even really with you. Well, to be perfectly precise, I am with you. But not in this cell.
What have you done to me?
Me? Nothing, really. See, it's one of the exquisite effects of this incredible creature.
Leviathan!
I see you already know about it. Well, shall we begin?
Okay, obviously, I'm not going to take random medicine provided to me by an immoral madman. No, I said no. What are you doing? Wait, I clicked no. Was this like a false choice? I clicked... Wait, am I going insane? Like, I the player? It might be because I'm quite tired, but I'm pretty sure I clicked don't take it. Obviously I'm not going to eat the meat, although, well, I am clicking don't. Huh.
Let me take a sample from you. Flesh, blood, spinal fluids. Don't fear. I created the mythological ichor from Leviathan's flesh. Who knows what I can make with you? I need your body for my research.
I don't think the gun is even real. So... Oh. Well, I kind of start to get the feeling that I have no choice.
I killed him.
A necessary sacrifice that proves your determination.
Okay, I might be completely bonkers at this point, because Pierce has done the exact opposite of what I told him to do.
Find the truth and be free.
Oh, okay. Probably shouldn't have done that. Especially on account of not being able to jump. Wait. I'm pretty sure I was walking through a solid platform and I still fell.
Nothing's happening.
Which I guess maybe I shouldn't be that surprised by. No, doesn't really seem like that kind of a realm would abide by the laws of physics.
Nothing's happening.
I'm not sure if there's any point to the valves. Wait, do I really need to like trace them back to the main thingamajig? I'm not doing that. Here. 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 Probably I need to still get the other one from the other side.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah, right, because there's still this. Now, I walked through here before and I died, so presumably only some of the planks are actually real. Which, this is a little bit annoying, to be honest, because... Wait, I went through here, and then... Wait. Did I go? Ah, okay, I need to go this one. And then maybe over here. Okay, now I have a choice between... Oh, that was a wrong choice. But over here, over here, over here, and then here. Oh, great. I wasn't paying that much attention, but this doesn't seem overly complicated. Although wait, it's all connected to the central one, so to be honest, I kind of don't understand that. Like if I were to choose one, I would choose this one. But clearly I was wrong. Okay, so I've tried those three, which should mean this is the one. Wasn't too effective.
Fitzroy.
Time to hoist the white flag. We're not gonna hurt you.
I won't go without a fight.
You think you're here of your own accord?
Stay back, or I'll put a bullet in your head.
Our supreme oracle has spoken. You will follow your destiny.
What?
In his awakening.
I see. You cannot escape my awareness. I followed your wanderings, your choices, your attempts to free yourself from destiny. But it is unavoidable. And as I predicted, you have come to free me. Awaken and call him.
If the Leviathan tells me to call Cthulhu because Price is supposedly destined to do that, then I guess they are allies after all. Pierce finally met Leviathan in flesh and blood. The monstrous creature subjected him to a series of ordeals, at the end of which he decided that the detective was ready to face his destiny. Pierce blew up the whaling station, and the final confrontation with Leviathan. After a final confrontation with Leviathan, he passed out.
The voice. I can't hear the voice anymore.
Okay, I can't access my journal. I'm kind of torn in between continuing, because I feel like this is the end stretch. Kind of torn between continuing just a little bit, because I feel like it's the end of the game, or ending it here and continuing in the next episode and risking that it's going to be very short. Okay, I think I can't access my journal, but this episode has been long enough. I'm going to actually end it here, and presumably I would think the next one is going to be the last one, and at least at worst it's going to be a little bit shorter, which is going to be counteracted by the fact that at the end I'll probably talk a bit about my general feelings on the game and whatever. So that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.